Weight loss. This is a short and new course titled Weight Loss, taken from the book Educational Programs by Muteb Alqarni. In this course, we will learn about the way of building a healthy body, primarily focusing on weight loss. As they say, a healthy mind is in a healthy body. Excessiveness, overeating, takes away sagacity, mental clarity, just as improving physical abilities automatically means improving mental abilities. In this course, we emphasize that the process of losing weight requires two important things. 1. Minimizing food, and 2. Maximizing workout. Before delving into the details of how to do these two things by following major rules, we will form a general culture about the reasons for gaining weight, and then we will get into the details of weight loss. Let's get started. Firstly, take this as a primary rule. The human body is a machine. And since it is a machine, it requires energy. To simplify, the human body is a mechanical machine resembling a vehicle, with a heart like a pump pumping and pulsing, a stomach like a juicer digesting and squeezing, and a kidney like a filter cleaning and purifying, and so on. These mechanical machines need fuel to operate, and their fuel is the food that humans consume. Roughly speaking, a man needs 2,500 calories as daily dietary energy, while a woman needs 2,000 calories. This is important energy to operate the heart, stomach, and kidneys, similar to a plane needing, for an instance, 2,500 liters of fuel. But what if a person consumes dietary energy exceeding 2,500 calories? This means that this additional fuel will accumulate and appear in the form of accumulated fat. Since the human body needs 2,000 or 2,500 calories of energy every day to function, this means that we must be cautious of excess energy. Rule 2 says, energy does not vanish on its own. What a person eats and constitutes 2,000, 2,500 calories will be consumed by the heart, stomach, etc. automatically, but the excess will not disappear on its own. It must be burned off through physical exercise. Yes, it will not disappear on its own, but will instead turn into fats. So, if a woman eats a grilled chicken breast with rice, 1,800 calories, and 2 cans of Pepsi, 600 calories, this means she consumed 2,400 calories. 2,000 calories will be consumed automatically by the heart and stomach, etc., and 400 calories will not be burned off spontaneously. Exercise is necessary to burn them, or they will directly turn into fat. In light of the above, it can be said that reducing calories is the solution to losing pounds, presented as Rule 3. If you as a man consume 2,500 calories a day, your weight will remain stable, because it's energy that will be consumed by your organs even if you don't move. But if you eat more than 2,500 calories, your weight will increase by the excess amount. If you eat less than 2,500 calories, let's say 1,500 calories, your weight will decrease because your body wants 2,500 calories. Yes, the heart, stomach, and intestines require 2,500 calories daily as fuel to function as machines. So, if you eat 1,500 calories, these organs will draw the remaining 1,000 calories from your old stored energy in the form of fats, thus reducing your fats. It's stored energy to ensure that the body machine doesn't malfunction with sudden food absence. Although fat loss comes due to hunger, as mentioned earlier, it can also come due to exercise. When you, as a man, eat 2,500 calories daily and then engage in intense exercise that consumes 1,000 calories from this food, it means 1,500 calories remain, indicating that the organs, from the heart and stomach, etc., have to draw 1,000 calories from stored energy like fats. So, Rule 4 says, reducing food and intensifying exercise are surely what reduce weight. If you want to lose weight, create a calorie deficit by eating less than your daily calories. Try to accurately determine your calories by clicking the link in the description and engage in exercises that assist in weight loss. Although reducing food intake and intensifying exercise lead to weight loss, the percentage of fats burned varies from person to person because Rule 5 states that metabolism varies according to age and gender. The process of metabolism or digestion or fat burning varies from one person to another based on their age and gender. For example, the internal organs of a young person, like the heart and stomach, burn and consume fats faster than those of an elderly person, which is why you see elderly people more overweight than young people. And a man's organs burn fat faster than a woman's organs, which is why obesity is more prevalent among women. The case is similar to machines and vehicles precisely. The consumption of each vehicle varies according to its specifications. In short, weight loss depends on age, gender, and ways of reducing food intake and intensifying exercise. In light of this understanding, can we now start the process of losing weight? But which weight? We mean the pounds and accumulated fuel, fat, that need to be burned. To measure this, you need to know your body mass index, BMI. Rule 6 says that calculating body mass is more important than calculating body weight. Calculating BMI looks at weight in relation to height, not just weight alone. Calculate your BMI now from the link in the description, and you may find that the website suggests losing 8 pounds to reach the ideal weight. So, what is the next step now? After knowing the pounds that need to be burned, the next step is to stop eating more from now on. As Rule 7 says, stopping is more important than resuming. Yes, stop now at 8 pounds and aim to burn them. Do not resume eating, or you will gain an additional 4 pounds, making the task more complicated. Do not be deceived. Losing 8 pounds is easier than losing 12 pounds. Target the pounds currently present and make your plan to lose 1 pound every week. 8 pounds equals 8 weeks, equaling 2 months. It's a long time, but the goal of the 2-month weight loss process is to build healthy eating habits that last for 2 months and continue with you for life, rather than strict habits that reduce your weight in a week and then leave them because adhering to them is difficult, causing your weight to return. What habits do you need to build for 2 months? The first habit you need is to create a supportive environment, following Rule 8. Building an environment is better than building a diet. Create a supportive atmosphere for weight loss, such as buying fruits and vegetables from now on and preparing them at home, and reduce buying sweets, sugars, and anything that stimulates your appetite. Yes, create an environment that encourages weight loss. Create a suitable environment of supportive foods and keep them in front of you and within easy reach at all times. In this way, you achieve your goal of eating food with a total calorie count of 1,500 calories, less than your requirement with the aim of losing 1 kilogram weekly. Focus on eating foods that have a large volume but low calories, like salads and water, and avoid foods that have a small volume but high calories, like sweets and juices. After creating a supportive environment, create a habit that makes you love hunger, so don't be averse to it. In short, change your perception of hunger. following Rule 9, which says, "The pleasure of hunger is sweeter than the pleasure of fullness." If fullness makes you feel comfortable, remember that it makes you feel lazy and sluggish afterward. And if hunger initially makes you feel pain, remember that it then cleanses your body of toxins. Try the habit of intermittent fasting, such as fasting for 8 hours at the beginning of the day from eating anything except water, tea, and coffee, as this stimulates the process of autophagy, which breaks down and expels damaged cells. So, savor the bites of hunger for the first 8 hours of your day, as if imagining that these bites cleanse your body of cancerous cells. Patience with hunger requires only a change of perception. Change your perception of hunger, and you will fast for 8 hours from everything except water and coffee. You will enjoy the bites of hunger, feel healthy, break down cancerous cells in your body, and expel them. Imagine that, and you will come to love hunger. After fasting for 8 hours, eat only food, about 1,500 calories, and your weight will decrease. But what if you cannot fast for 8 hours at the beginning of the day? Try the opposite following rule. 10. Eating during the day is better than eating at night. In short, reverse it. Eat 1,500 calories from morning until before sunset, and skip dinner, achieving the same result as intermittent fasting, 8 hours. Do not eat after sunset, and you will sleep on an empty stomach, which is exactly what will reduce your weight. For example, you can eat half a grilled chicken with a full portion of rice, 1,500 calories, immediately after noon, and that's it. Then, consume water, coffee, tea, etc. for the rest of the evening, without any sugar additions. But what if you cannot do that? Perhaps the reason is that you have not grasped Rule 11, which says, listening to the stomach is better than listening to the habit. Your problem is that you listen to the habit, thinking that you have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These are your habits formed over years. It's better to listen to your stomach. Is it full or not? If it's full, skip dinner. Listen to your stomach and build this habit for 2 consecutive months. Only eat when you really feel empty, not because your habit is to have a meal. Oh, what if you cannot skip dinner or fast for 8 hours a day? Perhaps the reason lies in your emotions, as Rule 12 states. Emotion encourages eating more than necessity. Yes, feelings of anxiety, stress, and boredom may drive you to eat unnecessarily, leading to emotional eating, which increases weight. So, form a habit that warns you against eating due to emotions. When you feel bored or stressed, try exercising, going out of the house, writing, contacting a friend, or just drinking water. All of these are non-food activities through which you can vent your emotions rather than resorting to harmful eating. What if you're emotionally constrained and still cannot fast for 8 hours? Here, stop. And it's okay to stick to your habits of having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as long as you follow Rule 13. Reduction is better than deprivation. Yes, do not deprive yourself of your habits formed over the years, but reduce your food intake to be 1,500 calories. To achieve that, eat only half of what you're used to eating. Do you eat a sandwich in the morning? Try eating only half of it and leave the other half. Do you eat rice and half a grilled chicken? Try eating only half of each and have only half a can of soda, for example, and so on. Make it your habit for the next 2 months to leave something on your plate and something in your drink. Yes, leave something by eating only half or 3/4. But what if you try to eat only half and cannot stop and end up eating your full meal. Try the idea of gastric sleeve surgery. Sleeve gastrectomy is a procedure suggested by doctors to make obese individuals feel full so they stop eating, based on Rule 14. Feeling full reduces food intake and diminishes craving. I do not mean here that you should undergo actual surgery, but try imaginary sleeve gastrectomy. Imagine that you have undergone sleeve gastrectomy. Repeat, for example, audibly before starting your meal, "My stomach is now small and restricted. I cannot eat this much." Repeat this audibly 10 times before starting, and you'll be surprised at the effect of suggestive speech and how it will reduce the amount you eat. What if you try imaginary sleeve gastrectomy and it doesn't help? Try another method other than sleeve gastrectomy that makes you feel full and satisfied, as feeling full and satisfied reduces eating. Try eating slowly, for example, as delaying eating makes you feel full and allows your body to release the hormone, CCK, responsible for signaling fullness. Eat slowly and follow Rule 15. Slowing down curbs the urge to indulge. Take your time and delay while eating, aiming to allow the satiety hormone to be released so you stop. Try the trick of chewing, for example. Chewing each bite 20 times will delay you from taking the next bite. For instance, try setting a timer to ring every minute, and with each ring, take the next bite. Try this video, and you will find it very helpful. See the link in the description. What if you cannot slow down your eating? Perhaps the reason here is your distraction with things other than food, such as watching TV or having phone conversations while eating, which accelerates eating. The Rule 16 says, "Distraction from food speeds up and increases eating." Watching a movie while eating captures your attention, causing you to finish your meal quickly to focus on watching. So, do not distract yourself and try what's called mindful eating. For example, eat with your eyes closed. Disable the sense of sight to activate your sense of smell, taste, and touch more. When you close your eyes, you'll taste a new flavor of your food, smell a new scent, and feel its warmth in your hand, making it the most delicious meal in your life. What if you focused more on your food rather than being distracted by other things, and this method didn't succeed? Try changing your eating utensils, as changing them delays your eating and makes you feel full faster. If you are an Arab eating with your hand, replace your hand, for example, with a small spoon, as the palm of your hand fills more food than a spoon does. Eat rice with the tips of your fingers, for example, believing in Rule 17. A small bite satisfies faster than a large one. It's an idea consistent with weight loss medical thoughts. Doctors have invented dental slim diet control, a metal device that connects molars at a certain distance, preventing the eater from opening their mouth wide to swallow a large bite. So, reduce the size of your utensils in your food and make the bites morsels, as eating a morsel satisfies more than eating a large piece. What if you tried spoons and eating with fingertips and still didn't feel full? Try here the nausea idea, a concept from modern medical thoughts for weight loss, as doctors have invented slimming needles to stimulate nausea in eaters, reducing their appetite so they only eat half. Try the idea without needles by associating harmful foods with something disgusting that triggers nausea for you. The Rule 18 says, nausea suppresses appetite. Tie rice, potatoes, or chocolate, for example, to disgusting things with smells and tastes you dislike. Repeat audibly 10 times before eating. This food triggers nausea for me because it reminds me of such and such, Try adding something disgusting to what you like. You never know. You might be repelled by it and suppress your appetite for it forever. What if you tried the nausea idea and didn't find it helpful? Try other ideas, but don't underestimate them, as 1. Feeling full, 2. Mouth restriction, and 3. Feeling nauseous are tricks used by modern medicine. Stick again to the feeling of nausea and try eating, for example, in tight clothes, as the rule, 19, says, feeling comfortable opens the appetite more than feeling tight. Tighten yourself in tight clothes, as comfortable clothes deceive you and make you eat more. Also, tighten yourself with the scale and weigh yourself every week to pay more attention to your wrong eating habits. Tighten yourself also with a mirror in the bathroom to see your body naked, flabby, and disgusting. Do everything that disgusts you and makes you nauseous, as feeling nauseous and repulsed reduces your food intake. What if you tried the above and still didn't find it helpful? Here, the idea of eating half may not be useful for you, because half is not enough for your stomach. Try filling the empty half of your stomach with harmless items like water, vegetables, and fruits. Following the rule, 20. Find an alternative if you can't leave the old. Fill your stomach, but fill half of it with rice and the other half with vegetables, fruits, and water. The important thing is not to fill your stomach completely with harmful food. Also, try filling it with slices rather than juice, as fruit slices fills the stomach faster than fruit juice. For example, 2 oranges can fill your stomach with light sugar and beneficial digestive fibers, while drinking orange juice may require you to drink 10 oranges at once, which means an increase in calories and sugars. But what if you tried eating salads, fruits, and water in your empty half stomach and didn't like them because you're not used to them? Try here to make them appealing, as the rule, 21, says, flavors make unpleasant foods palatable. Add lemon flavor to water, for example, to enjoy drinking it. Add sauces, spices, and cheese to the vegetable salad, in light and harmless amounts. The goal is to make them appealing and delicious, so you don't give up on them, but to make them part of your diet always. In short, do everything that makes healthy and beneficial foods closer to you with very limited risk. Instead of completely giving up salads, add light spices to them. This way, you'll eat healthy amounts of them with accepting the slight risk that may come from the calories of spices and sauces. What if you did all of the above and found yourself filling your stomach completely with harmful foods, and adding salads contributes to increasing the weight with more calories? Try here the trick of reducing foods before starting to eat them, following the rule, 22, which says, eating less before starting is better than eating less after starting. In short, when you buy, for example, half a grilled chicken with rice, put on your table a plate containing half the rice and a plate for half the chicken before starting to eat, and donate the rest before starting to cats or pigeons, for example. Don't leave the decision on yourself, as your mood may not push you to stop eating. Leave the decision to the small plates, and they will restrict you to predetermined amounts. What if you tried the small plates idea and found it tiresome, so you returned to your regular plates? Try here to adjust your beliefs to serve your agendas as a support plan, using Rule 23. Beliefs contribute to weight loss. If you are a Muslim or a person with faith, decide before starting to eat that you swear by God and firmly pledge not to eat more than half. Try it, and you'll be surprised to find yourself committed to your faith. Try extending this trick to all other harmful foods, like swearing and firmly believing not to eat white sugar, fast food, chocolates, sweets, or a specific harmful meal for 3 or 6 months. This does not contradict Allah's saying, "O you who have believed, do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you, as you did not prohibit anything but delayed its consumption to a later time." What if you did the above and didn't find it helpful? Here, switch from the idea of reducing food to the experience of intensifying training. So, exercise and target morning exercise specifically, following Rule 24. Morning exercise is better than evening exercise. Yes, exercise is generally beneficial for weight loss, as energy does not disappear on its own, but requires physical effort to burn it. However, morning exercise with an empty stomach is better because the body will consume stored fats and energy from years instead of consuming the energy of the new food you ate hours ago. Weight does not decrease until stored fats are reduced, and consuming these stored fats is what makes the difference in weights, which happens with morning exercise. What if you don't feel like doing morning exercise? Then try exercising at any time and target resistance training, following Rule 25. Resistance training accelerates weight loss more than cardio. There are 2 types of exercises. 1. Resistance exercises where you resist effort, like lifting weights. And 2. Cardiovascular exercises like walking and running, etc. Resistance exercises are better than cardio because fat burning in cardio stops as soon as you finish, while fat burning continues after resistance exercises as muscles rebuild themselves by burning fat for up to 24 hours. So, try resistance exercises like squats, climbing chairs or stairs, etc. Try using tools like this one as they are useful and inexpensive. See the link in the description. What if you don't prefer resistance exercises and don't have time for walking and running either? Try short, intense cardio exercises, following Rule 26, which says short, intense exercises are better than long, light exercises. It has been scientifically proven that high-intensity interval training, HIIT, leads to weight loss. HIIT exercises last for 15 minutes but require high physical effort. They rapidly reduce weight in a short period and give the same results as hour-long exercises. Search on YouTube for high-intensity interval training and display the video on a large TV screen. Then train with the expert appearing in the video, and they will guide you through the exercises. What if you tried HIIT exercises and felt extremely tired and completely stopped exercising? Try finally incorporating light movement with reduced food intake using Rule 27, which says, "Movement is a blessing." Yes, exercise is beneficial, but the most beneficial aspect of exercise is constant movement in your life. General movement throughout the day is better than specific gym-limited exercise. In short, always move throughout the day, as it's better than moving only for specific periods. Make movement your general direction. Walk instead of driving, take the stairs instead of the elevator, use a stationary bike, and watch a movie while riding. And you can also consider setting up a desk on a treadmill so you can work on your computer while walking, instead of sitting. What if you did all of the above and still didn't feel motivated to do anything or faced difficulties in implementation? Finally, try to motivate yourself by involving a friend, following Rule 28, which says, "Betting helps in weight loss." Bet your friend on losing 8 pounds in 2 months, and whoever fails to comply will be obligated to pay $1,000 to the other. Try it. as you might be encouraged by the bet. Instead of paying $1,000 for chemical pills, risky medical tricks, and harmful surgeries, pay it to your friend as a bet and apply the weight loss process by following the previous rules. Try to choose a serious and determined friend with high weight loss goals. A lazy friend increases your chances of failure more than your chances of continuity. Finally, we reach the conclusion of the weight loss course. We learned a lot in this course, and the best thing we learned is that our goal of losing weight is not just about losing weight for a short period, then returning to weight gain afterward. Health, well-being, and a healthy body come from maintaining a light weight that lasts for years, not just for a few months. Therefore, it is necessary to build dietary habits that continue with you for 2 months and then carry them with you for life. So don't give up on them after achieving your goals. Our goal is to build a continuous lifestyle that encourages reducing food and intensifying training, a method that involves progression and enjoyment, not effort and hardship. Effort and hardship encourage withdrawal from the idea of weight loss. This course, Weight Loss, is taken from the book Educational Programs by Muteb Alqarni.